So if we're now making horror movies about, random functions on phones, then why don't we have a movie about Venmoing some illegal funds or having a PayPal account hacked or um, Instagram, posting nude photos. I don't know, man. I just wanted to come up with a lame intro for this video to a movie that was actually kind of surprising. Hey guys, what's going on? It's Daniel Strunk from QuickTime Reactions, and yeah, my last film of the day was Drop. This one stars Megan Fahey, Brandon Sklenar, Violet Bean, Ed Weeks, amongst a whole host of other castmates. And it tells the story about Violet, who is going on a date for the very first time in quite some time. But she keeps receiving some mysterious drops from somebody. And that somebody says that Violet needs to kill her boyfriend. And all sorts of calamity ensues. Now, it's made by Blumhouse, and would you say produced by? Yeah, produced by. Produced by Platinum Dunes, which is Michael Bay's company, that also did the Quiet Place movies. Um, so yeah, and this is also directed by Christopher Landon, who was originally attached to do Scream 7 before walking away from that project. And after seeing this, I actually really would like to see what a Christopher Landon Scream film would be like, because this movie actually surprised me. I thought it was just going to be like your standard run of the mill, horror film, with airdrops, being the vehicle in which, dialogue between hero and villain are exchanged. But no, there's actually a bit of backstory to this, or to both of our leads, I should say. I don't really want to spoil anything of it, because it actually is, I think, is a pretty good message. Um, Gillian Jacobs and Chris Roach, they wrote the script for this movie, and I think they did a pretty good job of kind of relating to the awkward tension of like two people in, I'm going to say, maybe 30s. That's a guess. Um, Two people in their 30s going on a date for the very first time in quite some time. Um, so I just found that to be very relatable, and the message that they weave throughout the script was also really, really good. Um, this is not necessarily a horror film, but it is more so of a thriller, which and a bit of a whodunit as well. Not necessarily in the same sense as a whodunit. You're just trying to figure out who is sending the drops. So it would be a who's dropping it. Trademark, patent pending, and I'm going to get all the royalties for that. Who's dropping it? But yeah, this movie really, really surprised me, mainly through the shots that Christopher Landon was able to get with the words appearing next to characters. At one point, words pop up and you see the reflection in a bathroom mirror. I thought that was a really cool touch. Certain lighting effects that happen. There was one that they showed in the trailer, but there are a few of them that were actually really, really cool, and some really cool shots, like where she's standing in the center of the bathroom and the camera pulls up and all the lights go out and you just see her like sink further and further and further into a black void. I thought that was a really cool shot. Um, but yeah, like this movie really, really surprised me. The end chase in the house was also really, really good. And like I said in the intro, I think Christopher Landon could have made a really good Scream film. Um, it's just a shame that he had to, leave the project. But, hey ho, we have Kevin Williamson coming in to direct Scream 7, so that'll be interesting to say the least. But Drop is a really good thriller movie. It is really good. It surprised me. Out of all of the movies tonight that I saw, this one was the most surprising. And it was a really, really fun time. So if you guys have the time to check out Drop, I highly recommend you do so. But yeah, that is pretty much all of the movies that I am seeing this week. Now, next week is a busy week because next weekend is WrestleMania weekend. So look forward to all sorts of WrestleMania themed stuff here on the channel. But also, there is a certain movie called Sinners coming out next weekend. And boy howdy, do we have a special review for that one. Well, I'm seeing it in a special format. Let's just say that. But until all the craziness of next week, stay safe out there, guys, and I will catch you next time.